What is a state? First of all, it must be noted that scholars do not agree with a single, universal definition of the concept of the state. But as widely used in political science, the term state refers to the community or society politically organized under one independent government within a definite territory and subject to no outside control. Put differently, a state is a community formed by people and exercising permanent power within a specified territory. In the context of international law, a state is typically defined as being based on the 1933 Montevideo Convention. According to Article 1 of the Convention, the state as a person of international law should possess the following qualifications. 1. Permanent population. 2. Defined territory. 3. Government. And 4. Capacity to enter into relations with the other states. As is well known, the history of the Western state begins in ancient Greece. Plato and Aristotle wrote of the polis, or city-state, as an ideal form of association, in which the whole community's religious, cultural, political, and economic needs could be satisfied. This city-state, characterized primarily by its self-sufficiency, was seen by Aristotle as the means of developing morality in the human character. The Greek idea corresponds more accurately to the modern concept of the nation, that is, a population of a fixed area that shares a common language, culture, and history, whereas the Roman res publica, or commonwealth, is more similar to the modern concept of the state. The res publica was a legal system whose jurisdiction extended to all Roman citizens, securing their rights and determining their responsibilities. It was not until the 16th century that the modern concept of the state emerged, especially in the writings of Niccolò Machiavelli and Jean Bodin, as the centralizing force whereby stability might be regained. In The Prince, Machiavelli gave prime importance to the durability of government, sweeping aside all moral considerations and focusing instead on the strength, that is, the vitality, courage, and independence, of the ruler. For Bodin, Machiavelli's contemporary, power was not sufficient in itself to create a sovereign. Rule must comply with morality to be durable, and it must have continuity, that is, a means of establishing succession. Bodin's theory was the forerunner of the 17th century doctrine known as the divine right of kings, whereby monarchy became the predominant form of government in Europe. It then created a climate for the ideas of the 17th century reformers like John Locke in England and Jean-Jacques Rousseau in France, who began to re-examine the origins and purposes of the state.